Hey guys, we're back and we're going to be making some roasted mushroom calzones. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do is make some pizza dough, and I've lost count how many times I've made pizza dough on this channel, so if you've seen my past videos, you know how to make pizza dough. But if you don't and you have never made your own pizza dough before, don't worry, the recipe will be in the description box down below. Now it's time to make our roasted mushrooms, and these are whole baby Bella mushrooms, and I'm just going to salt and pepper these and put in some olive oil, and if it looks like I added a lot of salt, I did. Don't use as much as I did. These actually came out very, very salty, so a little bit less salt and these would have been perfect. Anyway, this is going to go on a baking tray lined with tin foil and a rack so that the moisture from the mushrooms can go through, and this is going to go in a 450-degree oven for 20 minutes. And another mistake that I made was baking these upside down, so when you do roast these, make sure they're right side up, and you'll actually be able to get all that liquid out of there. But if you do make the same mistake as me, just put in some paper towel in a bowl, put in the mushrooms, put another paper towel on top because you want to get out as much moisture as possible. Next up is our pizza sauce, and I decided to splurge a little bit and get the San Marzano tomatoes. These are the good quality tomatoes from Italy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain all the liquid from the tomatoes. I'm going to squeeze out all of the water and the seeds. And when you blend this, we're just going to put in the tomatoes, so discard all of that liquid. I know it feels like a waste, but trust me, this is worth it. So go ahead and give that a good pulse. Make sure that there's no chunks of tomatoes. Make sure it's completely smooth. And then we're going to add a couple of cloves of garlic, some olive oil, some salt, some pepper. Give that another good blend, and it's done. We are not going to cook this sauce, because it's going to cook in the oven. Now it's time to assemble our calzones. I'm taking out my dough that's been rising for about 24 hours, but if you don't want to wait that long, 1 or 2 hours is perfectly fine. I cut that into quarters, and I'm just going to roll out each dough with my trusty rolling pin. And once this is all completely flattened, we can finally start adding our fillings. And I'm not going to lie, I'm breaking a few rules here, but these are my calzones, and I'm going to do what I want. So I'm spreading on a little bit of sauce, don't overdo it. Going to add my mushrooms, and instead of ricotta cheese, I'm using fresh mozzarella. Then I'm going to top that with some shredded low moisture mozzarella. I shredded this myself, don't use the pre-shredded stuff. And then I'm going to use some fresh oregano. This is my first time using fresh oregano, and I think I have a new favorite herb because this stuff is amazing. If you've never had fresh oregano and only had the dried, you do not know what you're missing. Anyway, I closed up my calzone, and I'm sealing the edges with a fork, almost like we're making a pie. Cut a little slit at the top to let air escape when it's cooking in the oven. And this is going on my pizza peel, along with some cornmeal so that it doesn't stick. And I'm spreading on some more olive oil so that it can brown up in the oven and become nice and crispy. Give that the shake and slide test, and this is going to go in a 550-degree Fahrenheit oven on my pizza stone for about 10 minutes. But keep an eye on it, you do not want it to burn. And that's it, it's done. I love that sound so much, I had to add it in there. And there it is. My calzone. And it could be yours for only 3 easy payments of $19.99 with free shipping and handling. Or, just make it yourself at home. And the answer is yes, I am using a fork and butter knife to eat this. Was that a bad idea? Yeah, it kind of was. It did not work. I should have just ate it with my hands. But that sauce came out amazing. Everything in this came out amazing. I love calzones. You love calzones. I'm running out of things to say, so I'm just going to eat this and be on my merry way. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.